everyone! So this is just going to be an update video on my school and a new thing that I'm doing, which is going to be exciting for all of you who wanted to reach out. But anyway, so school is depressing. It's actually been worse than when I came back, when I was when I was at school, just pretty much there for 4 years, I think it was, and now that I've been in 4 schools this year, there's this woman that's following me around in school because I think I'm paranoid that everyone's being mean, and yes, they are actually silent treatment. If you guys know what that is, just kind of refusing to socialize and just not really talking, and it's rude. It's really cruel, and I really would like to know, and actually, these are the people that are watching my videos that go to my school. I really want to ask you a question. What the heck did I ever do to you that you have to ignore me and treat me like a ghost in this school? Okay, this is ridiculous behavior. Okay, you guys can comment below and tell me what did I ever do to you, and why don't you guys like to socialize or let me be in any events like you guys, okay? Alright, I really would like to know. What did I ever do to you? I really am curious. You would make my day if you told me. Tell me. But, anyway, back to the issue. So, now I might be having to do summer school. Probably not, because now I'm in luck and I have a computer program that I'm doing now, and I'm waking up at 9 a.m. every morning because I could not get out of bed because of the way I'm treated over there, and so I've been having to go to hospitals and, psychological things, and it's been stressful up here, so, but it's, good to be in school at 9 o'clock, because where I am, school starts at 7:30 and ends at 2:30, so it's a pretty good change, right? And, a lot of adjustments made, but that's how it works. So it's not really good up there. Okay, so anyway, the new thing that I'm doing, I am giving out my address, and it's kind of like a fan mail thing that we're doing, and you guys can send me whatever you like. No hate mail, please, and no stalking or advertisements or whatever. Just please, none of that. Just say a friendly hello, or just something that you want to send me personally, because I have been emailing a lot of girls my age and guys too, that have been having trouble in school or with family, and I just really want to be there for you guys. So, and if you send me a letter in the mail, it would be fantastic, and you guys will get an autograph from me and a personal reply, and yeah, that's how it will be. So, how does that sound to you guys, huh? Anyway, so I will, post my address, sorry, I have a cold, post it, and I'm wearing a tank top, but anyway, I'm a little better, but it's okay. So, I will post it personally. I won't, post it like in the description box. You guys can look for it. It won't be there. Just tell me that you want it, and I will personally inbox you my address, because I just don't want the whole world seeing that. I'll just post it in your personal inbox. So, and then you guys can send me a fan mail, so we can start the fan base going. So that's fantastic, isn't it? And yep, that's how it is. And it's officially March 31st, because actually it's midnight here where I am, so it's officially March 31st. I have 1 month left of freshman year. Ugh, it was such what a thing that happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm a mess today. My headband falls off, I almost choke on my own voice, and then I cough, and then I turn red. That should be a blooper, everybody. So, anyway, that was embarrassing. But anyway, so, yeah, that's what it is. So, freshman year was a challenge. I hated it. But, 4 schools, having to change to this environment, and then that environment, and then these people, and that people, and that people. Those, whatever. Think, Emily, think. So, yep, that's what it is. and life hasn't gotten any better, but I will consider myself to be a stronger person than I was before I went to that art school. It was a real shame that I had to leave. Um, I really loved it there. And I really have to tell you all about it. It is just fantastic up there. It's fantastic. Well, I have to tell you about my experience. It's a very personal experience, actually. Um, I went into the school, and my dad just told me, it's like, I just solved all your problems. And I just said, yeah, right, like anyone can do that. So he said, no, really, I got the solution. He took my hand and he took me in the car, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. I'm like, you're taking me to a school, it's gonna be the same old, same old. I'm like, I don't know why you're making me go. So he said, trust me, I just got the solution for you. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So we go to the school, and the founder was waiting for us. And I'm like, yep, okay, now what? So the founder was waiting for us right at the door, and she just took my hand and she held my hand the entire way and gave me a tour. And I actually just felt welcome, right, because she just took my hand and held it like that. That meant everything, because it made me feel like I was welcome. And so she took, it was a very small school. It probably goes in like this shape, if you know what I'm saying. So, so she took me to a music room. It's actually a music and art school, and this school, by the way, is meant for only bullied kids and for the LGBT community. So that's what it's meant for, and you do have to get interviewed in order to be in that school. And there's a certain amount of people. I might be going there next year. I'm not sure, but anyway. So it's a very, very good school. And so she took me to the music room, and there were like rock bands playing, and I can't tell you some of the stuff about them personally because that's wrong, and I'm not going to say anything, but just some things that were there, and I couldn't help but cry. Like, I'm usually not the type of person that cries from emotional, like I'm not like a happiness, like cry kind of person. I'm not that type of person. But it was actually my first time crying for something like that with happiness. I never usually do cry for happiness. But anyway, then I saw they like had dancing and everyone was so friendly. They're not like over the top friendly, and they're not mean, but they're just cautious, because a lot of people that do go there, they don't always accept it from what they see, and they're just not open. So that's why they're cautious. They're nice, but they're cautious, if you know what I'm saying. So I went out and I just started to cry, like right on the spot, like outside. I didn't want to cry like in front of everybody. In the car, I could not stop crying, and it was like the best day of my entire life. And I started the next day, and because I was so excited, like, when you want to start? I'm like, I'm starting tomorrow. So I started, and the first day was awesome. Everyone was wonderful. It was unlike my public school. It was like a dream come true. It was like a fantasy into reality. It really was. And everyone just wants to sit at lunch with you. I was like, sit with me? I'm like, no one usually sits with me at lunch. So everyone just fighting over who wants to sit with me, and then people are hugging me in the hallway when it's like my first day, and I'm like all cautious. I'm like, oh, what are they gonna think of me? In fact, you can dress all weird. You're supposed to dress weird. You're supposed to be yourself. And there are just some kids in t-shirt and jeans, and they're still nice. They're not judgmental, and everyone talks to you, and everyone always compliments you and invites you places, and wants to get to know you pretty much. And we don't ask, why are you here? What happened to you when you're at the school? We really don't care, because really, the point is that we're so happy with each other that we pretty much focus on what we're doing now with our new friends, and just the happy things, and that we can be ourselves and be all different, and that most public schools and most freaks in public school, I call them freaks, even though they think that we're freaks, they're freaks. They wouldn't approve of that, but that's their problem, because a lot of you guys that watch me are a goth like me. I don't look like a goth girl, I know. I'm half and half, but that's nothing to be ashamed of, because you're you, and that's a very special thing. I used to go kind of I used to be ashamed of who I was. There's no reason for that, because the world wouldn't be interesting if we didn't have all kinds of people, you know? If we just had one type of person and we all looked alike and all wore the same clothes, wouldn't that be kind of boring? Go to my school, you'll find out. But anyway, you know, it's wonderful. And a lot of people call me emo. It's really not right. It's actually an insult. It's not right. And goth people, for the love of humanity, okay? Emo people are not cutters, okay? Like goth people, whatever you want to call us. We're just very expressive, artsy people. For your information, okay? For those people that call us names, okay? I just so happen to like just have different interests, and that's how it goes. But anyway, you know, just for those of you that are getting bullied or not goth, whatever you guys are, I mean, I don't think any kid should be getting bullied. That's just terrible. But you know, it's terrible. But you know, guys, don't give up, because let me tell you something, that there is something waiting for you. Personally, I want to be a musician when I grow up. You know, I want to be in a band, and I want to, you know, do something. You know, even though I won't, if I'm not the richest and most famous, I just want to do what I love. You know, you guys, whatever you want to do, you sports, you know, dancing, music, writing, whatever you do, just put it in. You know, put it into your heart and keep doing it every day, because one day that skill that you have and that talent, that natural talent and that spirit that you have will build up, and you will have something. You know, you will have a job that will have something to do with it, and you'll be happy. And the other people that bully you, what will they be? They'll be in the local McDonald's or Walmart working there. And, you know, people are just gonna, you know, people are gonna remember you. People remember me, I'm sure of it, sorry, because of, you know, the way I dress. So I'm sure they're gonna remember you, and they're gonna think, I hated her, but what did I hate her for? And then when you look where they're gonna be in the dumps. They may not seem like it now, they may seem like the coolest kid in school, but really they're not. They're really not. And, you know, I just think it's a stupid, it's really childish is what it is. It really is. So just stay strong. And a lot of you guys cut, I know it, please don't. I used to be a cutter, I really used to. And you know what? It's not worth it. It really isn't. And I know it sounds so easy to say that, but, you know, you should take that anger, and I know what it's trying to be. It's trying to release, you know, the emotional pain inside you by doing it physically. I know the story, but you know what? Try putting that into something else. You know, put that into positive energy. Write about it, or sorry, you know, just do some positive and creative energy. Do something with that instead of, you know, self-mutilation and violence and, you know, hurting yourself. That just hurts you even more. Or better yet, you know what? I actually read something and it really made a lot of sense. If you feel like cutting yourself, take a pen and mark it. It doesn't matter if it's a little mark or a huge mark. That just means that that's a cut that, like, you would have hurt yourself. So if you were to put a pen here, make a mark, because that's just a place that you would have hurt yourself, but you really didn't. That's just what it would look like, and it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And just do something positive out of it, okay? And if you guys feel like you're alone, you're not alone. I swear to God, I am with you guys. I myself feel alone a lot of the time, you know, because I'm always in my house. I never got invited to a party before, and I just don't do those kind of normal things. I don't know what you consider normal, but those kind of things like that. You know, I'm in my own little world, and, you know, I write, and, you know, I do music, and, you know, I express it through my fashion, for example. There's an example. I express it through my fashion, by my craziness, and, you know, so just find some kind of way, be creative, do what you love. And, you know, the people that tell you that, you know, what you're doing is wrong, or what you're wearing is wrong, or what you're doing is wrong, those people are miserable. You know that they really are, because they have nothing else to do in their lives, and they're probably just miserable and sitting in their lousy heads all day, and, you know, just have nothing else to do but bother you. You know, I'm not just gonna go up to someone or just be a school bully and say, oh my gosh, I hate her shirt, it's just wrong. I don't care, I really don't. I just dress for me, and you guys should do the same. Okay, it's ridiculous to be a bully and just kind of change for other people because I never did. And you know what? I got respected for it. And you probably will. So, really, people wish they could do the same because if you don't, don't live up to society standards either. You know, what I might not be doing might not be socially acceptable, but who cares, But deep down, they wish they could do the same, something like that. So, anyway, I hope you guys stay strong, and I love you, and I will gladly reply and send an autograph to you guys, whoever sends the fan mail. Again, personal message me. I will give you my address. And that's the story. So I wish I could say more, but I've been through a lot of things since I was, my goodness, in kindergarten. I've been through a lot. So just stay strong, everyone, okay? We are all one family, okay? Even though we are in different parts of the world, okay? And I don't know either of you personally. We're connected, we got the same things, same issues, and whatnot. So, on that cheerful note, I am going to leave you guys because it's almost 1. I know it said it was midnight, but now it's a long time. So, I'm going to go to bed, and I hope when I get up in the morning, there's going to be some hopes to get some fan mail. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Love you guys so much.